evening. My hair is very much due a refresh. My roots are looking just a little bit too orange and yellow. It's really not looking great. So I've been box dyeing my hair for the last few months, and so I thought this time we could do it together. I'm going to use the Garnier 9.3. This is a bit lighter than the ones I normally use because I didn't find that it lifted well enough last time. So I'm just going to focus it on the roots, and then whatever's left I'll obviously bring down to the length. So I'm going to put on a old t-shirt and yeah, we can do it together. So I'm going to start by completely brushing through all my hair. Also, I think a good disclaimer would be this is definitely not a tutorial. I've just been doing this purely because I dyed it blonde on an impulse and I can't afford to keep going back and getting it touched up, so I thought that I would start box dyeing it, and I think it's a bit of a process. Like, the first time I box dyed it, it went really orange, as you can probably see. It's in sort of like sections, which obviously isn't what I was aiming for, but times are really hard, and you know, but I'm blonde now, so I have to keep it. Got all our components. So you've got your developer colorant. I've done this loads of times, but I still like to read the instructions, not that they're going to change it. Squeeze all of this into the developer bottle. I'm going to try and get every last bit out of this because I have a big head of hair, but I don't really want to use two bottles. Screw the lid back on and shake for about a minute. It's all shaken up, so take the top, and then I probably should put gloves on. So I'm going to give you a before. It's not looking good. I'm going to start with my root. I didn't put my gloves on. Start with the bits that... I'm going to start with the particularly dark bits that are sort of orange, because I think these obviously need the most. And then slap that on because I want to leave these bits to develop for the longest, and obviously the really dark bits. And then I'm going to kind of section it with the top of the bottle, just like squeeze as I go to try and get as close to the root as I can. Pretty much trying to get all the roots, and then I sort of just like massage it in like that. I will come back when I've done all of my roots, and then I'll show you what I do with the lengths. Okay, so I'm back. I did do the rest in the bathroom because I was worried I was going to get it on the carpet. I've done the majority of my roots. I'm looking a bit crazy right now. And I set a timer for 30 minutes. It says 25 minutes, but I think I have really resistant hair, obviously, because my hair's naturally really dark. I want to show you how I do the length and the ends. Obviously, again, this is not a tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing. I've just been following people on TikTok, specifically Bailey and Kelsey Souls. I just took inspiration from them basically to start doing my own hair. And then I will just sort of do it randomly, like this. Try and coat as much as I can because you don't get like too much in these little bottles, but that's what I do. And then leave this on for, oh my god, that's not a good look. I'm gonna leave this on for about 25 minutes once I've done the ends, and then I'm gonna use this Colour Effects Platinum Toner. I got this from Superdrug. It was only about, I think it was 2 for £4, which is really good, and I've heard good things. So I'm gonna use this once I've rinsed out the dye, and then obviously use the conditioner that you get in the boxes. How can I, does anyone know how can I buy a whole bottle of this? Because I can't find it anywhere in the UK, and it's literally, it's just the one you get in the box, but it's the best conditioner I've ever used. If anyone knows, please do share. So yeah, I will check back in once it's finished developing. Okay, so the hair is pretty much fully saturated, apart from the very ends because I didn't have enough left, but fingers crossed, I'm hoping for a good result. Developing for like 25 minutes now. I'm gonna go and wash it out. I think it's looking a little bit orange, but we'll see. Okay, it's the next day. I washed it out and I blow dried my hair like partially and then let it air dry the rest, which is why it's obviously gone quite curly, but I'm really happy with the result. It's not as warm as I thought it was going to be because it looked quite orange at the end. I'll show you from the back. For £6, I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with how the roots look. A lot less dark than they were, so I'm really happy with it. Thank you for watching.